I'm now going to show you how to make bobotie. Now, bobotie is the traditional South African meal. It is a Cape Malay cuisine. And so this was brought over, oh, how many? Like, yeah, close on 300, about 350 years ago to South Africa. So what you're going to need for this recipe is you're going to need a thick slice of white bread, and you're going to need actually a full cup of milk, but I'm just going to put half a cup of milk onto the white bread, and I'm going to let it soak for a little bit. I'm also going to I've already chopped up onion, so 2 onions are going to go into that, and 2 tablespoons of curry powder. You're going to put in 3/4 of a teaspoon of turmeric, half a teaspoon of white pepper, and you're going to put in 2 teaspoons of salt and 1.5 tablespoons of sugar. You're going to put in roughly half a cup of raisins. Once again, I'm using cranberries because I haven't got raisins. And you'll be putting in 1.5 tablespoons of vinegar. And what else do you need? You'll put in, if you like it a little bit spicy, you can put in half a teaspoon of sugar. You're also going to need to have either apricot jam or the chutney that I made yesterday. So, or the day before. When did I make the chutney? Friday. The chutney that I made Friday. So you'll be putting in 3 tablespoons of chutney. And of course, you're going to need 1 kilo of beef mince as well. I've got some bay leaves that I'll put on the top just to decorate it a little bit. I'm trying to think if I've left out something. I think I've got everything. So 2 eggs and the other half a cup of the milk. That will be the egg custard part of the bobotie. So basically, the bobotie is a fruity curried mince, and it has, you first put that in the oven, also at about 180 degrees for about 30 minutes. And then you take it out and you mix these 2 eggs, you beat them with the half a cup of milk, and that will be the egg custard that you then pour on the top, and then you pop it back into the oven for another 30 minutes. And it's extremely delicious. And you will have that with rice. You can do it with yellow rice that you've added some turmeric to the rice as well if you want to make it very pretty. So the first step now is for me to mash up the bread that's been soaking in that half a cup of milk. So I'm mashing that up now. So it's like all mashed up. Right, so to this now I'm going to add in all the spices. So this is my three-quarters of a teaspoon of turmeric. And I'm going to put in my 2 tablespoons of curry powder. I'll just use a spoon. This one. Right. If you're wanting to add in ginger and garlic and that, you can. Right, so I'm just mixing this up with the bread initially. You see, like that. Now I'm going to add in the 1.5 tablespoons of vinegar. Here's one. That's about half. That's gone in. I can mix this up. Right, let's put in half a teaspoon of pepper. And I think I'm going to add in, should I add in some chili or should I leave it? I might not add chili into this one, and I might just keep it mild because my chutney does have chili in it already. Right, so I'm going to now put in 1.5 tablespoons of sugar. That's about half. Give this a bit of a stir. So far I've only got the bread in. I've actually made this very successfully for vegetarians using lentils. Right, so to this now, what else got to add in is the salt. So I'll put that in. It was 2 teaspoons of salt. Let's mix that. Right, now I've got 3 tablespoons of chutney. So 1, 2, this chutney is so good, I'm telling you. Right, so I've got 3 tablespoons of chutney, and that's in now. Mix that up. And now I shall add in the onion. Mix this up. Now it's to add in the minced meat. Right, I'll mix this all together. Just break up the mincemeat. You want to get it all mixed together very well so that every single strand of the ground beef is going to have some of this delicious fruity curry flavor. Right, so now I'm going to add in the cranberries. And mix that in nicely. Right, all mixed in. So now I'm going to put this into a dish, and then this will be going in the oven for about 30 minutes. I'll be bringing it out the oven, then putting together the egg custard mixture, which is 2 eggs and half a cup of milk, and I'll pour that on the top, and then it goes into the oven for another 30 minutes. So after 30 minutes, you take it out the oven, you put 2 bay leaves on the top, and you make your egg custard mixture, which is half a cup of milk with 2 eggs, which I'm now going to pour on top of this. And you just pour it evenly on the top, like so. And then that is going to go back into the oven for another 20 to 30 minutes. Right, there's the finished bobotie, ready to dish up to have with some rice. Right, there you have it, ready for dinner.